We're working at getting all the girls in the corral off of the grass so it can get a head start and sort the bull off. We have the Jennies are now in with the jack. We've marked that on the calendar. Spring is here. The bulls are fighting. Playing. Donkeys are all together again. Weaning that black calf. Things are gonna get a little wild in here for a while, huh, girls? Frankie's got a big belly. They love their attention. Well, we have a project for today. We're going to try to move our big chicken coop. It's just not quite in the right spot. So Cowboy's going to get his tractor. We're going to see if we can pull it from one end and drag it around over to this area and open up our barnyard just a little bit more. It'll still be close to power, still be close to water, and I can make a fairly good size chicken run for them eventually. And this area then back here by the little red coop will be for turkeys or ducks, something to keep them separate. So that's what we're working on today, and we'll see how this goes. A little too heavy. This is where the chicken coop's gonna go. Next to the red barn. Down here. And then the chicken run will go out into the goat pasture ways. And in the summer I can let them out into the goat pasture. Here's something that's new on the farm, on the homestead. A little tiny baby sleeping in the sun. This is Easter Bell. Easter Bell had her baby yesterday. And it's a little bull. I'm pretty sure. We haven't grabbed it up. I'm pretty sure it was. But he's enjoying his little nap. And here we have Jersey Girl. She's still doing good. She had me worried for a while. She will probably be next to Cab. She's still a ways off. But things seem to be going a lot better with her now. So we're just taking the day, Saturday, to do a little bit of spring work in the barnyard and clean up a few areas. But isn't he cute? Cowboy had to go get the big tractor because the bobcat's not pulling the coop, so I better get over there. I hear the tractor. Well, he's got the big tractor now. Hope it all goes well. A little more horsepower to pull it around. It's a pretty big shed. Okay, so we have a little detour, a little problem. While he's dragging the chicken coop, I've got a skunk. And I kind of wondered because I thought I saw a nest of some kind under there. And it's probably the same skunk that was here last year and had about 8 babies. And so she's still hiding under this coop. So Cowboy went to get a gun. And hopefully we can get it. I wondered earlier when I was unwiring a panel, I thought I could smell skunk. I said, I think I just stirred up one, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, there's a skunk, and it got out here, and as soon as I got his attention, he stopped dragging it and it ran back under the coop. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. We got it. Oh, and it stinks. She was about to have babies again underneath the coop. I think the gunshots you hear are probably the Amish over the hill practicing. Cowboy's got another manure pile there. So we've got a lot of work done outdoors today. But it's quitting time for sure. I'm gonna go finish gathering the eggs and go make me a specialty coffee. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I strawed down the nests, and there's a couple already found their way in here. So I don't think it'll be too upsetting. Comes Mrs. Turkey. Got their grain and the water out here. Cowboy's putting a trim around the bottom so nothing can dig underneath as easily. That's what I wanted to make sure was happening. He's so little. He's pretty happy. Wow, we are getting a good job done. The coop is over there. This is the old area. And he's cleaning the pile up so it can dry out. And we can do something different with this whole area. Whoa! He just about backed into my little panel fence. We got a lot done for a Saturday. So the little red coop is going to be for turkeys and ducks. So they have their own separate little area. But I think it's coffee time. I think it's time to go in and make a hot pot. job done. So I hope you all enjoyed coming along today, seeing little bits and pieces. These little bobcats are sure handy on the homestead, especially when you got critters. Now I'm just hoping everybody goes over to the coop. We'll go take a look at it. We got it all trimmed up underneath on the bottom, so it's not so easy for skunks or chickens to get underneath. Looks like the ducks and some of the chickens have found it. I think they're going to go in there tonight. A lot of them have been over here watching us to see what's happening. I just can't get enough of this little guy right now. He's pretty cute. He's our first little calf born on the homestead. And that's his mama on the left. That's Easter Bell, the little black one. He's feeling pretty good today. Okay, we're just going to take a look. We even got the dog kennel cage set up for their run, but we've put the boards all along. He had pieces left from the shop, and we went all the way around and got that closed up. And we've got a little chicken run back here. And then my plan is, when there's a lot of grass and weeds growing in the goat pasture, I'll be able to open it into the goat pasture from the backside, and they can go out there and graze and hopefully stay out of my garden for the most part. That's the plan. We will see if it's going to work. But this is going to be nice here. I think from a distance it looks really good. I'll show you from another angle. There's our barn. That's where the coop was, where the pile is. So we've got a lot of work to do there yet. And some planning. I'm not sure exactly how and what I want to do there, but we've got a little time to think about it and decide. But this just kind of spread out our barnyard a little bit more. Gave us more space. We even got a couple of wheelbarrows split today. One wheelbarrow is in the porch by the wood stove, but we split two wheelbarrows, trying to use this little pile up here so we can clean this area up now too. But it's quitting time. So in order to get a project done, it usually makes a mess. But look at this. This is a mess in progress. More fertilizer for the garden. Compost pile for a while. We can clean this area up. The boys are getting along good here. They're both young boys still. There we go. And his wart that we've been doctoring on his foot is looking pretty good. I think the gunshots you hear are probably the Amish over the hill practicing. Cowboy's got another manure pile there. So we've got a lot of work done outdoors today. But it's quitting time for sure. I'm gonna go finish gathering the eggs Go make me a specialty coffee and enjoy the rest of the evening. Hey, Maggie. Baby bellies are showing, but they've still got a few weeks to go. But the baby bellies are showing up. We'll get all these little odd jobs done. So it'll be time to go into the barn and have lots of babies. Piled up. Cowboy's got another project of putting red tin around our little door. He had to close that in, and he just put a walk-through door. So now he's going to work at tinning that up. It sure looks empty over there without the chicken coop. Everybody's shedding too, I'm noticing. You can tell where she's really been shedding little bits off of her back. Spring is here. We may still get a storm or two. But for the most part, it's going to start getting nicer. Here's the little ones. They will have the tiny little goats. There's the back side of our garden up here. Our greenhouse. Somebody dropped one right inside the door. They might be a little upset for a while. They may really let up laying their eggs. Don't see any more under there. I'll look up here. Oh, there they are. Well, folks, we got it done. We started out our morning with splitting some wood, and then we went on up to the mountain to the other corrals and sorted off our cows, got them onto a little bigger pen where they'll be contained until the grass is grown up and we can watch them a little better if they do get closer to calving. But that just lets our grass in our pasture get a head start, so they're not nipping it off right away. We also sorted off a bull that's been with them all winter. We sorted off a calf that needed to be weaned. And then we came back down to our porch and was having coffee on the deck. and we kind of started talking about this project, and I am so glad we tore into it because projects like this take a little time, and if you're in the middle of a garden and in the middle of kidding season or calving, it's just not something you want to tackle then. So we got it moved before it's time for all that fun to happen. So anyway, I'm glad you joined us. I'm going in for coffee, and we will catch you on the next video.